Hey, I'm JoeySooch. I hope you guys are doing fabulous today. Every stand-up comedian will start their stand-up routine like 2020, am I right? "2020 was a doozy. It sucked a lot, but most of us got through it, right? Right? A lot of us learned about ourselves and did anything to survive. This will be a pivotal year for a lot of people in their lives. I hope so. A part of me thinks that life will just get back to the way things were, and that's it. 2020 is our Vietnam War, so baby boomers can be quiet now. Shh. We got 2021 coming up. Hey! A vaccine is coming out and it seems to be working at the time of this filming. I think this is the end of COVID. We got breaking news. A new strain of COVID just came out and is even more contagious. Vaccines are being given to congressmen who are even going outside and barely working. Like, what the f***? And they're barely giving out money while bailing out large companies over and over again, while these rich people keep getting richer and richer. 2020 was a mixed bag, but it has its moments. Let's celebrate the bright moments and milestones, shall we? Coming off of 2019 and to 2020, and basically the best shape of my life in a few years. I wasn't really in much pain and was ready to see the world again. I had friends who I wanted to hang out with and explore. A lot of potential. Thinking nothing could stop me, February came around and I was supposed to have a little get together with my friends for my birthday, but they were extremely busy and plans fell through. It's whatever. Can't be mad at work. My best friend Erlene came over though and got me a freaking betta fish. Like what? I named it Sammy. I think it was sick when she got it because it died like 2 weeks later. Rest in peace. Sammy 2020 to 2020. Erlene's birthday was next month, so I wanted to surprise her by having a bowling outing and inviting her friends, family, and boyfriend who I never met before. You know it's a big deal when your BFF and significant other meet for the first time. Will we get along? Clash heads? He already hated me because I am a guy super close with her, platonically. Naturally, obviously. Hey, I get it, but I have literally no intentions of being with her like that. When she got an upgrade from her ex, I was super pumped for her. She deserves to be happy and she shares it with me. What more can I ask for? Threesome? Huh? Anyways, COVID was just starting and we were so full of hope. Remember that? 2 weeks to a month quarantining and we'd be out and about again. 1 month turned into 2 months and now we 9 months in. Could have had a baby if we had that threesome. Everything was on hold and didn't know what to do but stay inside. I live in New York City and at that one point we had the most cases in the world. Yay! We were number 1! The longer the quarantine, the more we were struggling. The bowling party was postponed indefinitely. I was in a good place, so in March to April, I started to make videos, a diary of sorts. Did it take off? No. Was I expecting it to? Not really. My video got better in quality and lighting and better content. Are people that interested? That is another story. Not much I can do but keep making videos. I said 1 year, but I'm gonna keep going. I got stuff I wanna say. During the summer, I went on my first road trip from New York City to Pennsylvania without my family and basically my entire life. I was never really invited to go anywhere. I can get why, but still, I just never had anybody. Also with me, especially now, it takes more to take care of me since I cannot go to the bathroom on my own or feed myself on my own. So the mom at the Pennsylvania place is a retired nurse, so she is used to dealing with way worse shit than dealing with me. You can't learn how to take care of me within 20 minutes. It's more of being comfortable enough and taking responsibility with me. I definitely wouldn't go if I wasn't comfortable. Everything worked out really well and it was super nice. I drank alcohol for the first time in 5 years or so and it was super awesome. It was also in the height of COVID and nobody left the house in 2 months or so we were all secluded from society. It was generally really nice to get away from my family, being stuck at home, and knowing me to go on road trips and outings without my family is really possible. It opened a lot of doors for me, just from a comfort level. I know I can physically go out and such, but I need to be with people who I can trust 100% and fully understand and actually like me. Wait, I forgot the best parts. I always wanted to do a champagne shower. This was my only chance. Also a celebration for making it this far in life, you know? Well deserved if you ask me. It was so sticky. I kind of knew it going into it that it would be sticky and needed to be cleaned right after. So I planned to do the ice bucket challenge too. Nobody ever nominated me and always wanted to do it. I just never had a chance and it was it. I just thought we just use water from the hose and call it a day. Mary, the one who poured it, took 2 bags of ice, threw it on the floor. If anybody hands you a bag of ice, you're just obligated to throw it. You just gotta. I was like, what? What are you doing? And she was like, if you want to do the ice bucket challenge, you gotta do the ice bucket challenge and do it right. Great. I did not have a choice at this point.
Surprise.
Okay.
Give him a towel.
Okay. Damn, it was so cold. Should we watch it in slow motion? You can see the moment I instantly regret it. Then I had an outdoor shower, so I was naked. I was praying that the neighbor wouldn't show. Finally had a really good time and didn't feel that good in a really long time. It just hit me differently and people experience it often and I just never do. That was the highlight of my summer basically. I saw my best friend Arlene after 6 months and still had her birthday gift from March. She was just taking classes to become a yoga instructor and wanted to surprise her with her own yoga mat with her favorite color and even had her name monogrammed to it. She told me she hated it and shoved it up my ass. I'm kidding, she loved it. We had a white-only dress party because I never had one and why not? It was just the 2 of us, but who cared? We both appreciate each other's presence. Our relationship is slow and getting comfortable with each other, and we were friends for a year before we were comfortable enough to leave the house together on our own. This time we practiced walking, so I had a little photo shoot in my room. I really want to improve my Instagram game and become a terrible influencer. I really love the last photo. It is my favorite photo of us. Really grateful to have her in my life. She quarantined for 2 weeks and traveled to see me, even if it's just for a few hours. Makes the most of it. I feel guilty in a way because I physically can't meet her halfway or do something to help her out, you know? She was talking about having a yoga class in a park. Since she is now a yoga instructor, she can do that. When she said she was going to have a class, I was like, I am definitely going, but I didn't tell her. Wanted to surprise her ass and surprise her because I know that she would do the same for me. A little tidbit, it is much more difficult and a ton more effort for me to travel when you're in a wheelchair, but I wasn't going to miss it. I knew she would really appreciate it. Working with her sister, mission accomplished. She was so surprised and met the boyfriend for the first time. It worked out super great because only the sister knew, so Arlene didn't even have time to create anxiety, me meeting everybody for the first time. Last trip for the year, it was to the same place in Pennsylvania, but this time I invited Arlene and the boyfriend. It was our first getaway together and first overnight. You get a different side to them when you're with somebody through the night and you were drinking and having fun. Plus, it was a full house with like 10 plus people. It was Halloween time, so we bought outfits. I was really corny. She came in her own car and I was with other people and went to a drive-thru Halloween show. It was very whelming. I would never go to another one again. At the place, we carved pumpkins, something I haven't done since I was like 10. Arlene is also an amazing artist and carver, so so she obviously had the dopest pumpkins. I said my last trip was the best, but this trip was even better since I was able to share it with Erlene. I drank more and had a blast. It was nice to be part of something instead of being a viewer on Instagram and forget I had a cell phone. And closing for 2020, we find out who our real friends are and who cares about each other and who should we take into 2021. I lost somebody who I really liked, but I didn't feel appreciative enough or cared enough. It's her loss at this point. Nothing I could do differently. I met some new ones and who knows how they'll turn out. I really hope you had some highlights in your life and you were able to be safe and healthy. And hope we all have a wonderful 2021. Even though the bar is set super low. Thanks for watching and I'll catch you later.